14,000.
Sounded like Steve Day had 34,400 and 12,100 for Heather, and I actually wrote it 14,000.
For Ryan.
Great. And we are recording, and all is good here.
Line number 1224.
You should be watching part number 5 of season 3, game number 9, Chase the Bracelet. Arizona tea makes half iced tea, half lemonade, like 0 calories. Gigantic thing for 99 cents.
Really?
Yeah.
Ryan announces all in
I'm kind of like giving this.
for that many.
14.
That's what I was hoping I could buy like a big case of it.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
But moves over to Steve Day. Steve Day to act first.
The tatter hand one time.
Yeah, the attack 5, you better get away from that hand.
Well, notice I didn't call it right.
I think I'd be given a walk. I don't think I'd be-
Blinds
I don't think
were
I'd
1,000,
be-
2,000.
1224.
1224.
I don't know how he plays that.
Our normal blind structure is 18 minutes long. And you've made it all the way to 1224 in the blinds. 3 players left.
5,000 straight.
Steve
Even
raises
though
with
it's a
his
raise
king
to
10.
5,000,
Enough to get Heather and Ryan off their
And
hands.
everybody folds. I think we're approaching the point of a tournament where any kind of raise is going to be a good portion of the other chip stacks. So it's going to be shove fest, in other words.
Best part of the show.
But you got to have a big hand versus a big hand.
Ryan to act first this hand. Wakes up with ace jack. He's done a little switch up with just calling things with a higher hand, but
Ryan announces raise.
Heather folds, Steve Day 3-5
everybody
offsuit
folds.
folds.
Not sure what Steve was doing there. Looking at the camera and pointing to his head.
Heather to act first this hand.
Heather folds.
Steve Day suited 10 jack or 10-7.
Steve announces a raise to 4,800.
Looks like Ryan's going to call.
It's only double his bet.
It's true.
It's a very min raise. Seems like a lot, but it's a min raise.
And Ryan calls.
Ryan hits his jack.
Ryan's all in.
Steve with only 2%. Not a good-looking board at all for his hand.
Steve, what are you thinking about? You gotta let it go, buddy. You made a move. It failed. You didn't hit anything. You gotta let it go.
Maybe I sometimes sit there and wish that they were suited in diamonds. And oh, he does look like he's doing something. Nope.
Yeah, right move. I don't know what he was thinking there.
Maybe he was going to steal it.
Ryan was all in. What was he stealing?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Oh, really? Wait. Yeah, it's you, Steve. Steve's first.
Steve with an ace. Let to
Steve
go.
folds.
Ryan calls from the small
calls
blind.
24. Heather moves all in.
Heather with 10 jack suited.
Buttons right. 12, 24.
So Ryan is to act first.
Ryan folds.
Looks like Heather's going all in.
I think she
Heather's
might
all
get
in.
called here.
Steve
It was
with
your
pocket
intent,
sixes.
yeah.
Practice that move on break.
Yeah.
There's a wide range of hands that Heather could do that with. Steve may think he's good in call.
There's 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1.
So,
The bet is 11, 1. That's a call.
And we have a call. Heather sharing the 6 with him. Takes a little bit of the outs away.
She needs an ace or some clubs. No club help.
Nope.
And Steve Six's hold up.
Takes Heather out of the game in third place.
good game. Good game.
Such a quiet exit.
Yeah.
Not like Brandon or Robert leaving the game.
Nope. Still a good showing by Heather, coming in third place. She needed the points, and
It's always
that will definitely help her out.
but on that
We have
hand,
heads-up action between Steve Day and Ryan
was she the
Helms.
button that
She
hand?
would have, she.
Buttons on Steve. Steve will act first.
So she was still getting the button.
Because you
Oh,
were
sorry.
the button last hand, so he would be the small blind anyway. Yeah, the button would naturally progress.
Big thank you to Missy Reek for dealing for us tonight. Train is out in Indiana playing some WPT games.
Woo, woo. Chuk, 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 chuk.
Call and a check. Ryan hits the 7 for the better hand.
Bets it, and Steve folds.
I was confused. bit
Yeah.
different, so I'm big.
Now your big, the button is always the small blind in the first act. Well, yeah, first act before the flop.
Well, we're in for what it's worth, I'm really good out in the final two. It's the ninth and the 10th place.
Our
Standings, yeah.
From worst to first. Raise.
Ryan announces a raise,
9,000.
9,000 to go. Steve folds. This is what two decks would kind of go.
Steve Day to act first this hand. Blinds are up there pretty high, where pretty much every hand counts.
10 people, over 60,000 chips in play. We're gonna have 35, so
There's 15.
Do they want to chop?
21.5 without my blinds.
Steve calls the blind.
See you
Ryan
later.
announces a raise.
Have your cake and eat it too.
Happy birthday.
Hey, third place is not. Nothing to scoff at.
And fold.
Oh, you definitely made up some ground.
6th.
So that's a 6-point difference.
Three games.
Do you remember the first hand of the night that you played? What did you have? Do you remember what you had? Ace King.
What?
I think you had Ace King.
I had pocket kings and then a flop king down.
Oh yeah,
King, queen,
you were beat.
Ryan announces a raise from the small
No,
blind.
but the very, very first hand, I think we saw you fold Ace King.
I folded ace king to
8 on top.
a raise from Ryan.
350.
Make it 10-4.
Yep. It was a surprising one for us.
If Brandon was in here and Ryan was in here,
Oh.
things get pretty crazy with those two players.
Yep.
And I was also on tilt from the other hand, so I was like, if I get involved in this action, I'm gonna go home.
That's wow.
So I was like, I had to just take a moment because I was like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
oh, that was.
What's yours?
Got it.
I don't know if I made anyone crazy really down because I sound.
No, you didn't.
But I could hear in my mind going, oh, what they're saying about me now.
Yeah.
I didn't
We
say
were
a
just trying
word.
to figure it out.
I didn't say a word.
Steve's first act.
Maybe not. I don't know. I'd probably laugh.
We were still trying to get used to the new system, so we not too much was said about it.
I'll be able to listen to it.
Yes, definitely.
I think we actually muted our mics and talked about it because we were like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
It was
Check,
weird.
check.
The blinds were,
Ryan.
2550.
what?
They were 2550.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
It's 350.
Yep.
And then there's Brandon and
Yep.
Tim. I was like, come on.
Steve announces a raise of 48.
Very true.
Ryan folds.
Go crazy, really, when I need to,
He did.
progress,
Yeah, definitely.
and
Played
better.
the game last night.
Yes, they did.
I was dealing.
Crazy.
I had king 10, a diamond, and
I'm still out.
I have my card right here, and I put
But
the
you have
number
king.
right here, and
Yeah.
I have it all in with the king on the board,
See ya.
See ya.
and I called, and I turned my two cards over.
They weren't your two cards.
I turned over the two cards
The muck.
of the
The
burn card,
burns, yeah.
and he had a king with a deuce kicker, and I'm going, I'm like, whoa, I'm sorry. Those aren't my cards. And I said, I had a king, 10 of diamonds. And I said, these are my cards over here. I'm telling you. And the guy said, David said, you called your card.
Right.
So,
It should have stood.
it is,
Yeah. That's the problem when you have players dealing. You're 24, Steve.
So buttons on Ryan, so Ryan X first.
Ryan calls to 2400.
right, 5,000 more.
Steve announces a raise to 7400.
I believe he folded up. Maybe not.
I'll tell you what I think is shady. I was playing in a league that I don't normally play in. I was subbing for somebody, and there was a guy at the table that would intentionally kind of cover his cards and then take a long time for you to act, or he would take a long time to act. And I saw two people muck their hands thinking that he wasn't in the hand anymore. And when I finally called it out and said, the bet's 7,500 to you, he was like, what, like,
Yeah.
because I called attention that he was still in the hand. I'm like, that is shady. Doesn't mean it's, doesn't mean it's illegal, but that's shady. I don't think that's right.
Steve Day gets another ace.
5,000 more.
5 on top.
Raises 5 on top of the blinds.
100 back.
Ryan had 2,400 in the pot. In the big blind. Button moves. 1,200 for Ryan, 2,400 for Steve Day.
Ryan announces call.
Raise
Steve raises.
6,000 more.
6 on top.
Raises
makes it
6 on top this
8,400.
time. Ryan looks like he's comfortable with his suited
6,000.
5 queen.
Mhm.
Man, I don't know why I like this. Just feeling it, I'll call.
Blinds are up. Next hand.
I believe it goes up to 15-3 at this point.
That was a little next time. Steve's first. Steve announces all in.
Steve all in. Ryan did hit his 5.
Ryan might call.
All right, I'll call.
Wow.
And a call. Jack 9 with queen
2
5.
overs, still 25% chance for Steve Day. 8
And the 9 on the river.
and 9 on the river.
Oh, wow.
I do believe that Steve Day hasn't
I'm
covered too.
99% sure you do, but yeah, he definitely does. He's got you covered just on the yellows.
Oh, I made the
There we
right
have it.
call.
Yep,
Good
Sure
job.
yes he
did.
did.
Steve Day is your Game 9 Chase the Bracelet Season 3 champ.
He won last game too, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, nice. Another great victory and a great game by all. We appreciate everybody that watches and plays. We will be back next Sunday with game number 10 of Season 3 Chase the Bracelet.
We'll see you at 6 p.m. Eastern.
I'm Tony Price,
I'm Suited Dan.
and for Chase the Bracelet, we'll see you in a week.
Bye.
Had an hour. We would have tried.